Ooh, ooh, ooh. I should do that for an hour and a half. Ooh. Guys, it's so weird. I'm out of breath and I have a fever. I just jinxed myself. Welcome back to the Matty Chymbor podcast. It is a beautiful day out here in Los Angeles. People are still fucking around. I saw this guy get on the bus without a mask. I go, Desh with? Ooh, hey, what is that where you say things all fucked up? Death wish, maybe? Come on, guy, what are you doing? It's pretty baffling that people don't, some people just don't give a fuck still, and I'm on the polar opposite end where I had the thought today, I go, I went grocery shopping and I washed all my stuff, which just feels so weird to wash a box of Triscuits. Have you ever, never in a million years would I think I'd be wiping down Triscuits and deli meat. That sounds like a weird incognito way to say you go to a bathhouse. I'm going to go wipe down some Triscuits and deli meat. Can you talk today, you fucking idiot? Sorry, guys, I just get real. I hold myself to a standard, and that standard is just talk normal. Don't get backwards on everybody. I'm going to wipe down some deli meat, if you know what I'm saying, boys. Sorry, I got a mustache during the teen, and we can abbreviate coronavirus to Rona, but if I call it the teen, can't catch. This is out of control. I'm honestly debating stopping this piece of shit. Can't catch the Rona if you teen hard. That's another incognito, disgusting thing to say. Yeah, I'm teening pretty hard. I just come out with a fucking visor on rollerblades. What's up? I did get a mustache. I didn't get it. I grew it. I bought this at Spencer Gifts. It's a cream you rub on your upper lip. It's called Herpe. I could have done better there. Let's rewind that. It's a cream that you get on your upper lip from Spencer's. It's called, hey, ladies. Okay, take two. The third one. This is really bad. That's me rewinding, by the way. That's not just some shit I do when I'm thinking of funnier things to say. Although, hey, how you doing? I just leave my door open during the podcast. What? Got to shut it if my pants are off? It's a cream you get from Spencer Gifts that you put on your upper lip. It's called Stepdad. All right, guys, fuck this podcast already. I'm not happy. That I'm fucking up. But you know what? You're getting it raw. Some of these people, they edit these podcasts, they got to cut out bad part. Guess what? You're getting it for face value. This is real life, baby. Not everybody, gets to edit out the bad parts. You get to see me for who I am. Just a man with his legs crossed. These are gym shorts with built-in underwear. Oh, that's right, baby. These shorts hold my package where it should be. Where they should be. What if I just had I just had a couple sets of nuts just down there? Oh God, is that a thing? Do you think that somebody has that? Just a couple packages. Yeah, these built-in. Any sort of clothing where it has another article of clothing built into it is always kind of creepy. You ever that's kind of cocky on the short manufacturers where they go, we don't need undies. We're gonna cover that. You're like, like when I work in construction and there's like a painter and they're like, we'll build the wall then paint it. I go, you're probably only good at one of those things. And now that I think about it, you're probably not good at either. Luckily, these are Nike, so I do trust that they know what they're doing, but they're not really giving me enough wiggle room with the old undie department. Am I right? I feel like as a guy, you should grow facial hair. We're in like, this is the closest we're getting right now to like an apocalyptic setting. You have to grow facial hair. You have to see what it's going to look like. Granted, I primped mine. But it's like, I'm not going to go 100% with the letting things grow out. Although my hair, I haven't cut. I did trim up the burns a little bit. Not even like the facial hair part. Like I trimmed the actual hair. You ever like cut your own hair just a little bit and you're like, I don't think I should be doing this. Letting I want to let it grow out. That's just manly, If you're not growing a mustache now, and I feel like some people are like, oh, he's pussy. Oh, you think you're tough? You go facial hair. There's always two people when there's a thing going on. Wow, you guys should quote me and how vague I could be in all these goddamn Mattyisms. That's going to be a bumper sticker. There's always two people when there's a thing. What I'm getting at, it's like I'm growing facial hair, and you see a lot of people doing it, but it's like you damn well know there's going to be my alter universe. Alter? Yeah, alter. Okay. Parallel universe podcast where I'm just like, who the fuck's growing mustaches during a pandemic? You post. Just seems more manly if shit's going to hit the fan, and then you just look tougher. I feel like you'd have better aim if I were to shoot a bow and arrow right now because this is just leveling out my face. This is, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to see some baby face hunter. Like, I look like I could be cornering chickens somewhere. Providing for my family. I don't know. I feel like do you feel like you're doing this well, though? I don't know. I don't know if I'm quarantining well. Like, I think I am. I feel like the trick is what I'm noticing, at least for me. Everybody has their own thing. And I'll get off the corona, topic in a minute. But you got to call out the elephant in the room. I feel like, for me at least, it's very important to create like a routine. You know what I'm saying? You can't just it sets you, it gives you things to do, gives you things to look forward to. You don't feel just so lost. I feel like the days that are the worst is when I'm like looking for something to do and it's just like a crappy feeling of like, it makes time slow down. But when I have like, wake up, I know I look forward to getting my coffee when I wake up. When I drink my coffee, I look forward to coming on the computer and just creeping on porn. I watch YouTube. Are there birds chirping? Yeah, there should be. It's still light out. I like watch, coming online, coming on the internet, watching YouTube, checking up on updates on the virus. I like to listen to music. Listening to music when you're jacked up on coffee is the most fun, or just caffeine. Like if I take my pre-workout or coffee, listening to music, you're just like, this is why it was made. You know what I'm saying? But do that, what's a typical day for me? I feel like I said, wake up. Luckily, during the work week, during the week, I still have work, so I'm not too, I'm fortunate, one, but two, am I doing that a lot? I've been wearing my fucking mask. I know this is like some shit. Anytime I wear my mask, I feel like dust gets in there because my allergies act up, and then I take it off, and then for like a little bit, it kind of bothers me, and then it goes away. I'm fine, and then I think it's just I get in my head when my mask is on, and I think about my breathing more, and it like pinches my. I don't know. I'm just being a little bitch right now, but thankfully I'm still working, so that keeps me occupied Monday through Friday. Although we're wildly slow, and I'm just looking for emails. I should probably even look right now. Let's see if we got any work emails I can fill you in on. Oh, I didn't even send this one. I'm not gonna send that. You ever write out an email 4,000 times, and you're like, that's so crazy. If that email, I'm not going to even say what it is because I'm not going to. But anyways, if like the email that was sent to me, if that was actually something that was said to me in person, I would have a response back and it would be fine. But it's so weird when you put your responses in writing and you read them, they now just develop this like attitude that you're like, I reread what I wrote. I reread what I wrote when I wrote when I reread. And it just seemed rude or like condescending. And I'm like, I don't fucking mean it like that. And every time I like, try to redraft it, I don't want to say the blank word. I don't know why. You ever like say the same word 1,000 times? Like, can I not say this again, please? I haven't figured out how to say it properly so it doesn't sound like I'm being a dick. And then it gets to the point where I'm like, I don't even fucking care anymore. How many times can I say you have to do these drawings? How many times can I, without me sounding like a condescending asshole? But anyways, luckily, Daddy gets cash still, baby. And I'm not bragging. I'm just fortunate. And if you're not working right now, my heart goes out to you. Feel free to reach out if I can help in any way. I'll make you a nice little sandwich. Speaking of helping out, shout outs to my friends Gary and Lindsay. I'm going to say his last name wrong. Gary Laley. Wow, I'm sorry. Yesterday and today, they just dropped me off. Yesterday, they dropped me off lunch. They made me a steak burrito, and she made me. I'm gonna stereotype now, and I'm gonna say Gary made the burrito, and Lindsay made cookies. Maybe it was the other way around. We don't know. There's gender reassignment now. Maybe Gary was whipping up some cookies. She was grilling some steak and making a burrito out of it. But whoever did what, they brought me a steak burrito and homemade chocolate chip cookies. And it was just the thing like that. You just feel, you're like, oh, this has made my day, like wildly so. And then today they brought me funfetti cupcakes, another strawberry type cupcake, and some brownie cake thing. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to get fat, but also this is incredible. I haven't had, it's funny, I was putting them on my counter in my kitchen, and I was like, I haven't seen homemade cupcakes on a paper plate with saran wrap over them, like since I was probably 8 years old. Like, what a nostalgic thing just to look at. Like, I kind of want to go bring the camera over there, but it won't reach, my thing won't reach. But anyways, it's so crazy to like, today's definitely a day of like nostalgic foods, because then earlier today I cut up a orange like I was at soccer. Remember like playing soccer? Okay, am I just like hitting you with waves of whiteness right now? You guys remember when you played soccer and your mom dropped you off with a bowl of cut up oranges? I had a cut up orange today, and I'm like, this is like soccer shit. And then it got me thinking, like, are parents allowed to even do that anymore? I can't even imagine that, especially fucking this day and age. That's such a pussy back in my day sentence. Like, your grandparents were like, back in my day, we just shit outside. You're like, oh, all right, that's kind of aggressive. But like for my generation, I'm like, back in my day, back in my day, my mom gave me cut up oranges and we brought them to soccer games. They're like, I wonder if our grandkids are going to be like, ooh, okay, psycho. But I don't think, if I had to guess, I don't think that's allowed anymore. Just, you know what I'm saying? There's, especially, well, fucking now, Jesus Christ, you're not even allowed to look at somebody unless they're 30 feet away. But that was nostalgic. They bring me, cookies, but more importantly, like the funfetti cupcake on my counter in saran wrap. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's like, I feel like I got back from a birthday party, but it's incredible. I even eat them like I'm still a child, where I picked it up, took the wrapper off the bottom, and I just ate it in one bite. And if you're a person and you don't eat a funfetti cupcake in one bite, even though it doesn't fit in your mouth, you're a bitch. You're a bitch person. You're a beta. Are there beta females? Because guess what? If you're a dude and eat a funfetti cupcake in over one bite, if it takes you multiple bites to eat a funfetti fucking cupcake, you're like a beta to a beta. Whatever the fuck that is, that's what you are. Cupcakes are meant to be stuffed in your piece of shit whore mouth. They're meant to be jammed in your slut ass mouth, chewed, swallowed, rip milk, or if you're at a birthday party, soda, which oddly the pairing of, for me, I like Diet Coke. It's going to give you cancer. Not me, bitch. Not this gut. It's probably going to give it to me now. There's an odd pairing that I really like of sweet things with Diet Coke. I don't know what it is, but it's very good. And if you agree, smash the like button. I drank it with milk. It was really good. I just had it right before this. I actually had to wipe some frosting off my mustache. Here's another gross statement. Put that on the Matty Chymbor bumper sticker. Do people do those anymore? See how scatterbrained I am right now because I'm drinking coffee and I'm just like, sorry, I just want to see. Ooh, we got time, baby. We're ripping and a tearing. It was really great. So anyways, just to wrap up this point, I'm thankful for having my job. If I can help anybody that's watching this, I swear to God, I would love to do whatever I can. Feel free to reach out. I will gladly show up on your door with a cupcake when I'm wearing a mini skirt that doesn't fit and I'm doing the thing girls do where they pull the crotch down. It's creepy to say, but it's that's the funniest part of girls wearing. They're always doing this. Hey, make it longer. You ever think of that? If it's just riding up, make it longer so the length that it is when it's riding up is where you want it. I get you don't want to see wrinkles, but figure it out, bitches. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I did not mean that. You have to talk fast enough so if somebody tries to soundbite that, they still catch the apology in there. They can't get me just saying that and then it's floating around the internet by itself. Yeah, so anyways, I'd love to help, and then more importantly, thank you guys for bringing me sweets. It just means a lot. I start crying. She loves me for me. It's been really nice out here. Thank fucking God. I feel like that's actually helping all this out way more than. That's why Michigan people are so mad. They're like, that's why they're rioting, because it's fucking Michigan. The weather's terrible, and they're making them just stay in their houses. I was talking to my buddy. I was like, thank God. It could be way worse. Think about that, guys. If you're feeling in the dumps about all this, it could be way worse. And, for us out here, at least we could go outside. Right now, it's still low 60s, but it's sunny for the most part. You can walk around, get your mind off things. And honestly, when you walk around outside long enough and you come back, you're kind of you feel like you got cleansed. You know what I'm saying? That walk refreshed the palate, and then you come home and you don't feel so claustrophobic anymore. So thankfully out here, it's been super sunny. It's been partly sunny with a low front. I still don't even know what low front means. Look at these weathermen. You're like, why are you talking to me like I know what the fuck you're saying? We got some precipitation. Okay, we all know what precipitation is, but we got a high front coming down with a low front. I'm like, okay, all I know is it's just a red line with spikes on it, and you're just telling me which way it's going. But what does that mean? What's a low front? What's a high front? Huh? Weather name with a weather name? Dude, I swear to fucking God, my brain is just going too fast, and I was going to say, weatherman with the weird name. That's a little tongue twistery. Let's look up weatherman's names, because they never have a normal fucking name. Hey, I'm your weatherman, Diamond McChip. You're like, that's not your fucking name, and why do you need a stripper name to tell me a low front's coming while you're wearing dress pants with built-in underwear? The LA weatherman's name, Los It's like Dallas something. Hold on. Look at that typing, baby. What's his fucking name? Oh, come on. Where the fuck is it? Well, your weatherman. Oh, it seems like Dallas. Am I fucking this up? Dallas Reigns? No, that's not your name. He's probably a nice. I think he does stand up too, actually. Dallas Reigns, an American chief meteorologist at KBC TV in Los Angeles. Blah blah blah. Dallas Reigns, bro, you're not a stripper. That's such a strippery weatherman name. They're like the strippers of the news anchor. Here's your meteorologist, Cloudy Precip. He's like, what's that? It's because that's what you have to do to be like, they're the most showman of the meteor, of the news team. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby. Who's fucking... Take me a higher love. Fucking weathermen. They should just have strippers and... You're just reading what somebody else wrote. Why the fuck can't... Like, anybody can do that. It's so weird how... I've never, ever watched the news as much as I have since all this stuff happened. And I'm starting, and I'm not forming opinions, nobody attack me, but it's like I can see how each news network is different as far as there's a general story, and it's funny because even the thing that's reporting the story in the most general terms, I don't even know if they're putting a twist on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, things happen out there, and then these outlets project it with their little attitude on it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a moody girl. You know, like there can be something that happens and there's 3 girls and they all text their friends about it, and one's like, oh my God, Mark bought me a sandwich. And then the next one's like, oh my God, Mark fucking bought me like a sandwich. What the fuck? Oh my God. Like, how they all just twist the truth. And that's what I'm realizing with these networks, how it's like they all just put their little fucking twist on things. And it's very hard to... You still have to be very cautious of how you absorb that. You kind of have to do it as like an average. You got to watch all... You don't have to, but like I watch all of them, and then I kind of try to put the pieces of the puzzle together, because some are willing to be report very speculative things and like a lot of things that necessarily aren't like cold hard facts yet. Some seem more fact-driven, which I would prefer, but we got off on a little tangent. Anyways, it's really nice in LA. See how much I zigzag? I'd love to see a chart of start of podcast, and then it just starts doing these where it's like shows just how bad I have ADD and I cannot pay attention to what is happening. But it's been thankfully nice out here. If you're in a cold weather habitat, is that what people live in, or ecosystem? Whatever the fuck that means. Who gives a shit? It's outside. If it's cold outside and you're stuck in your house, I'm sorry. Try to, not live there. What do you want me to... Just don't do that. That's a fix. But thankfully out here, like I said 1,000 fucking times, you could go outside. So let's not get too bitchy yet. But it's nice I've been leaving my windows open. I realize I don't have screens on my window, which seems very 1920s of me. Just have my window open, which it's like, that's so weird. Like, what the fuck is a screen gonna do? A screen is like a piece of paper board. You can punch through that. You can punch through that easier than if there's not a screen there. But the screen does protect you from bugs, I've noticed. Not a lot. Surprisingly, not a lot. Like, arguably even makes sense for how I just said it. It's arguably, the same. Yeah, it is. That does make sense. It seems like there's the same amount of bugs in my apartment than when I had screens. So, is that a conspiracy theory? Did China make that in a lab? We make screens. No one's watching this, so I'm not going to get in trouble. But one day, right there, see, they just sound clip that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make a accent, although I'm not going to just say it normally. The only thing I've noticed, I did wake up, and I like how there's mosquitoes, and then there's those fucking Jumanji mosquitoes. You're like, why are you guys so wildly, you see me spit, that's how excited I am. Why are you guys so wildly different in size? You have the little one that fucking sucks your ass and leaves a little bump, and then you have those ones where you're like, I think that'll kill me if it bit me right now. I had one of those today where you can see it from across the room. You're like, oh, that's a giant mosquito. It's like literally the mosquito that punched through. Everybody remembers that part in Jumanji where it punched through the cloth roof of that Cavalier on Jumanji. That was flying around my apartment. And I'm like, I couldn't even imagine. Do those ones like? I feel like those are the ones that don't even bite you. Like they can't sneak up on you. That thing's the size of my hand. Like at least those other mosquitoes, you don't even realize they're on you until they're already sucking you off. That'd be a fun. Imagine mosquitoes that suck you down. All right, Dallas Rains. What's the weather? Hey, Dallas Rains, why do you have cloud undies on? It's just all puffy like a cloud. Hey, we got a low front coming. They're like, oh, no. Get out of here with your fucking... There's a chance of a little wiener shower. I don't know, I feel like... What was I saying before that? Those big ones are just fucking dumb. They're like, I'm trying to think of like what's another thing where like the bigger one is actually the more gentle and the smaller one is like the more... What is that? Dogs, I'd say. Fucking chihuahuas and shit are just like... You ever like think of you ever see like a chihuahua bark at a little dog? You're like, why don't you guys just let it go so it can learn its fucking lesson? Sorry, that was a very Mike Vick of me, but I didn't want him to fight to the death, but Mosquitos. Who called it does mosquito mean anything? You guys are getting a glimpse into the joke writing process and how 90% of my humor is fucking garbage. Does mosquito mean anything? Mosquito sounds like they're all gay. I'm a mosquito. What does that mean? I like to suck shit. Oh, God. Mosquito. Mosquitoes. Oh, wow. People are already getting confused. Can mosquitoes transmit coronavirus? Can transmit herpes. What if mosquitoes, if you zoomed in and their little beak just had fucking herpes all over it? What? I didn't know. It goes away. It's really common, and it's mosquito. They're all just trying to convince you how common it is. It's really common. Like, a lot of mosquitoes have it. Okay. You whore. Ooh, these are some seductive fucking pics. They're just asses red from blood. Ugh, what is that one? Animated mosquito. We got clip art mosquito. I don't even want to fucking type gay mosquito. I feel like some real provocative Halloween costumes are going to come up. Well, we got different kinds. Okay, now we're shedding some Asian tiger mosquito. We got a fucking Joe Exotic mosquito, yellow fever mosquito. We got the herpes mosquito. Come on, stop. I wish everything could talk. That'd be fucking funny. Everything. All these fucking little bugs and ants and shit just talking, dogs. That'd be fucking awesome. You just hear how I feel like we'd make fun of some animals way more if we heard them talk. Turtles always talking like in their shell, like. Oh God, what are you talking about? Mosquito species. Mosquito's name. What does the name mean? Guys, I'm sorry. If you want to stop listening right now, is a good time to probably do that when I delve into... Mosquitoes only live 7 days. Dude, what the fuck? Imagine... That's when you see, like, that stat of, like, flies live for, like, 24 hours or some shit like that. You're like, is that real? What happens? That should be a... Ooh, just got a good idea. Like, how fast is our world to... That doesn't even make any sense because trees live for fucking ever. And imagine something that lives for 7 days. What happens in that 7 days where, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's the priority of, like, you're born and in 5 minutes your parents like, so you gonna have grandkids? It's like, I just fucking, what? I just came out of you. Well, guess what? We're going to be gone in about 6 minutes, so you better start less sucking, more fucking mosquito. See, they don't make enough. Well, I guess, did they make A Bug's Life? A Bee movie they made. Why aren't they making movies about mosquitoes? Just fucking going in on some nice juicy ankles. God, I used to fucking hate that. Anyways, I leave my windows open and bugs fly in, and I got scared when I saw that fucking pterodactyl mosquito. But you know what? It's just nice. Feeling like let's get nostalgic again. Feeling like a breeze. Oh, well, I gotta stop this. Feeling a breeze through a window. Oh, my God. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just getting old. I feel like the older I get, I'm getting more sensitive and just nostalgic. And you ever smell something that is nostalgic? That's like a fun thing. What the fuck was it the other day? I think the hand soap I have is the same one that my grandmother used to buy because I smelled it and I smelled her. What a weird... Well, that is true because they say scent is the longest memory, which is... convenient that people remember my farts. That was a bad joke to end on. Guys, this, what else does it say? Ass on sink. Let's just lift the fucking veil right now. I wrote mustache, routine, mosquitoes. Who named it that, guys? This wasn't planned. This wasn't just off the cuff. Although a lot of the stuff in between was, it was improv, so I think it was pretty good. But anyways, it's funny how just thirsty people are getting on, like, Instagram and shit. There's that new thing I see girls do where they put, like, half their ass on the sink ledge. Get your fucking ass off the sink. There's no joke here. Get your fat, fucking gross ass off the sink where people are trying to clean up before bed. I don't want to brush my teeth. Speaking of scent... I don't need to have a memory of every time I brush my teeth. A fucking sink smells like a thirsty butthole. Hey, cheek off the sink. If you don't have a fat ass, just deal with it. Go do squats. Eat some fucking, eat some cupcakes. Get a friend to bring you cupcakes so you have a fat ass. Everyone's trying to poke it out. No one's poking it out anymore. They're just using millwork to fucking enhance it. If you need a sink, they put like half the cheek, one cheek on and one cheek off, and then they like smush it so it looks like it's just spilling over the counter. Relax. You know what? You'll do yourself a service if you just show your flat pancake ass, then smush it up a fucking granite counter, so then all the dudes that you're fucking got DMing you because they're thirsty little nerds are like, and then you hang out with one of them and he comes over and sees your shit's just a deflated fucking balloon the day after a birthday party. Remember the day after? You're like getting catfished by balloons the second day. You're like, ooh, that's not the balloon I want. do yourself a favor. Just fucking shove a cupcake up your ass, do squats, get in shape, and get your ass off the fucking sink. Guys, that's been the Matty Chymbor podcast. You're such a good group of people. If you're watching this far, I feel bad for you. And if you're not, you're not going to hear this, so fuck you. Just trying to live my dreams, and you're just gonna click off this. What do you have to do? What are you gonna go shave your mustache? You're gonna eat a cupcake in 5 bites, you bitch. But on a serious note, thank you guys for watching. Please be safe. And if you do need help or anything, DM me, message me. I don't know how the fuck you're going to get a hold of me, but I'm sure you can figure it out. You're adults. And I will do whatever I can. Thank you so much. Goodbye.